was sitting on my leg all funny.
You comfortable now?
Yeah, I like sitting on my feet like this. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, weird.
No, that's not weird. My feet would just fall asleep.
Really? I think mine do, but I'm just like totally ignoring it, and then the blood comes back later.
Are you able to like ignore sensations on your body?
I think so. Like
you
when
get,
I
like
have to pee.
hyper focused and you like aren't noticing?
Yeah. Usually like if I have to accomplish something, but I also have to pee and I don't want to do the accomplishing thing, I'll hold it the entire time I accomplish that task and then reward myself by allowing myself to use the bathroom.
Kinky.
Which I know, no. I know it's crazy, but sometimes I'm like, I have to pee and I need to clean my room. Let me clean my room so that I can pee.
Wow.
Yeah. And I get it done really fast.
That's crazy. Did you I definitely like discovered my sexuality through like needing to pee. Do you relate to that?
I do not understand what you mean.
I mean,
am I missing something?
Not my sexuality like being gay, but I just mean like my sexuality in general. Like as an adolescent, like needing to pee was like a huge indicator for like how I learned like that I was like going through puberty and like developing like sexuality. Like I would hold my pee and I'd be like, it feels so good.
I just can't find my girlfriend.
You know what? Now that you say that, I can't find mine.
Kaley? Larissa? Guys, come out of the closet. In a gay way. In a gay way. In a gay way. In a gay way.
So, I hear you have tea for me?
Oh my god, I have to share something that happened. So, okay, I have to be careful about this. I met somebody who I was going to make some content with, and this person has like an online like vertical series basically that we were going to workshop. It was me and this person and like 2 other people. And
a new TikTok house on the rise.
A new TikTok house. And we all hung out and we filmed some content. It did performed like really well, like over 1 million views. And in that evening, like we got Thai. That's probably really specific. We got food and we talked about life and we talked about aspirations for this project. I was less so vocal about it because it wasn't my project. I was just like hopping in, you know what I mean, to like help. And I was having fun with it and I thought it would be a really great opportunity. We were told that this person was going to like have an opportunity to meet with an agent or whatever and discuss the future of this project. Right. So me and this other person who had just hopped in were like, awesome, we can't wait to hear back from this person. We never hear back. Suddenly, I'm seeing things online about a series being written and filmed, and I was like, that's so weird. I never heard anything. And the person, the girl that we were like joining the project, she texted me and was like, hey, have you heard anything? And I was like, no. She reached out to the person in charge of doing this and was like, yeah, we had a writer's room and they couldn't find a spot for you. And she was pissed because like their content was really the only like storyline so far in the first season that they're calling it. But now they filmed, this is probably going to be super obvious, but they filmed a second season and it's coming out and it's like they got like 4 or 5 other queer people to be in the project, but not me and not this girl that I was like had done it with. So they invited us onto the project, said we were going to like move forward with it, then moved forward just completely writing us out of the script, writing us, even not even allowing us into the writer's room to help like pitch content or whatever that we had discussed, and is producing this show in its second season with like a whole bunch of other lesbians, but not like me and the girl who were already involved. Which is crazy because they kind of have like a platform now. So it was like they had like real equipment and real writers. And I was like, that would have been cool to be a part of, but I still haven't heard anything.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And the person in response to the girl who had reached out and was like, hey, are we still doing this? When they were like, sorry, the writers couldn't find a role for you. The second text was like, we hope you understand and respect our decision moving forward without you, or something like that, where it's just like
after you had already been like, hello,
after they had just like ghosted us completely and didn't even communicate that they were moving forward.
Sounds like people you don't want to work with.
No, I really, after that, I was like, wow, this is horrible. Like, I would never want to work with somebody like that anyway. Like, we're at the age where if you're working with people, you're going to communicate with them. And if I'm not being communicated with, I have no interest.
Yeah, and like that kind of thing happens where people decide to like recast or like go a different direction with people, but like it's so important that you treat that so delicately and like you keep people in the loop.
Yeah.
Also, like, guys, come on, like, what are we doing?
I know. What are we in high school? Like, you have to break news to me, so instead of doing it, you're just like gonna ghost me.
Also,
like this is like professional. Like, we're trying to make this professional.
I want to get you cast on like a good like queer TV show. Like, you'd be so good in that. Like,
I would love that.
I think you can find something better.
Thank you.
Honest.
Thank you. And sorry that the details were a little funky. I just didn't want.
Right. Yeah, protect their anonymity.
Yeah, because I still respect. I mean, still have respect for these people. They're doing what they want to do, so that's good.
It's hard out here, though. Living out here, and everyone's trying to make it in different ways, and there's so many different avenues, and it's tough. It's a hard time right now. There's so much it's so accessible to be able to make your own content, but with that, it's so like overrun with a lot of people that are doing it for the wrong reasons, or people that aren't very creative. People are coming at it the wrong way.
That's why I'm glad we found each other, because it feels like, you're somebody who I respect. Like, I have a ton of respect for. I would want to work with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that.
And we're doing it
two people who are with good intentions.
We're doing it. Sorry, my dog is tearing up a piece of paper right now. Ivy, leave it.
Ivy. Oh, she lay down now.
Okay.
Maybe she just needed to settle.
Yeah, this can be a rolling basis, but I feel the same way. We're doing this because the difference between people that are artists. Okay, God, I don't want to sound pretentious.
Say it. No, just say it. It's probably right.
Well, when I first moved out here and I was navigating what I wanted to do, I was receiving a lot of information about the business of everything. And it's so important, especially if you want to make money or like grow and like really get good opportunities. It is so important to focus on the business side of everything. But I think in doing that, I lost sight of a little bit of the creativity and the play and like the actually doing the art to do it and to make art and to connect with other people. And what I love about our friendship and about the people that we know, and I can honestly say like everyone that I associate with here in LA, like I believe them to be on the right side of art, and like they're doing it because they love it and they want to make art. If you see everything as an end goal, you're going to overthink all of the minutia and the details. Like these people wanted to go internet viral.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that was their goal. Yeah. And so they're not able to really focus and work on like the story and the art and the craft because they're so like trying to calculate what is going to get us the most views, the most money. And like, fuck that.
Yeah. And also like, there are like very few like queer shows to exist, right? That are just about like, not about queerness, but about queer people. It doesn't have to be about queerness, but just centered around queer people. And the whole point of writing a show like that is to create this inclusive environment where people are allowed to exist. And what they ended up doing was making it non-inclusive, and it was actually exclusive because they excluded two people who are great and who are interested in creating something like that. The goal of like the moral of it, to like put out good content that you don't see, that we're missing in like the canon.
Yeah.
And instead of like being inclusive, they really just kind of excluded the people who were excited,
or at least
to
just like
partake,
letting it, working on it, working through it, like making art and creating shows and anything, any sort of medium like that. It takes time and it takes effort and work, and it, like working on this podcast together, like we're just getting started, and so much of it for me has, been working on, learning a whole new medium. Podcasting is completely different than what, we do. Like, both of us come from like stage backgrounds. We also do like film and TV stuff. Like, podcasting is so different because it's all about our words. And
it's us.
It's us.
It's us. We're not characters. We're just us.
It's hard to be just like yourself, and
we get to talk as us, and like
yeah.
And I like what you said about feeling that all the people in your life are people that are genuine, and like people that you're proud to be associated with. I put those words in your mouth.
Yeah, no, you
but
said it well.
Like I don't have anybody who I'm close to that I'm like, oh, not this person again. Because as adults, it's weird, but you end up getting to choose who your inner circle is. We're not surrounded by only people our age anymore. It's not like college or high school or middle school or whatever, where we're thrust into a group of people our own age, and we just kind of have to choose from who's there.
And you can sniff it out real fast, like who's in it for the wrong reasons, who's looking over your shoulder to see if there's someone more important in the room that they can talk to. I understand that, like, everyone's like, you really do have to like fight for your space in this industry, and
especially in LA.
Yeah, that is super valid, but it really ends up working against you at the end of the day if you're doing it for the wrong reasons and surrounding yourself with people that are just in it for the money.
Yeah. We have good friends.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Should we introduce ourselves?
Yes. My name is Larissa Dowling.
And I'm Kaley Vetter. And thank you for listening to our podcast In a Gay Way.
In a gay way, in a gay way, in a gay way, in a gay way, in a gay way. In a gay way, in a gay way, in a gay way, in a gay way.
Yeah, man. Living in LA. It's hard, but there's so many amazing people out here.
Yeah. My aunt gave me some advice when I moved here, because my aunt and uncle, they previously lived here for like, I don't know, 20 years or maybe a little bit less while they raised their kids. And, when you live here, you just are surrounded by people who are in our industry. That's just how it is, because there are a lot of people in our industry out here. And she gave me some advice. She said, there are a lot of people here who will just use you. They want your relationship to be transactional. What can you give for them so that they can offer something to you? That kind of like relationship. And she was like, just watch out for those people. And I think I got really lucky, because the people that I've been surrounded by, or the people that I've chosen to be surrounded by, are non-transactional people. I know that if I need help moving, if I need to go to the ER, if I have any type of emergency, or if I want help on a project, I can ask, and people will do it just because like they know our relationship is strong, and they know that like there's a mutual respect and trust and love, which is so nice, because I don't feel like, oh, so-and-so is helping me on this project. Oh my God, I'm going to have to repay the favor. Like, I know he's going to be expecting something from me. And of course I'll want to repay the favor in any way I can, but I don't feel like there's that expectation there.
Yeah.
Which there totally can be.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a difference, I think a lot of people out here are pursuing the arts, and that's like the coolest thing, is because you walk into a room or you start a new job and everyone in the room does camera department or lighting or coloring or sound, or they're actors or performers or dancers. And like, that's a great thing, because you can always find people to collaborate with. But yeah, there's a difference between friends and, you can work with these people that are more transactional, but those aren't who you're going to want to keep close.
Yeah. And oh my gosh, I went to so I didn't really believe her that like that was, I was like, yeah, people aren't going to expect stuff from me. Like, it's not going to be transactional. I went to this like open mic night type thing where I had a friend performing, and all the people in the audience were like musician type people, and I was there, and I would like introduce myself because I went by myself. I rarely go places by myself. I was very brave. I went by myself, and I tried to introduce myself to people, and they would be like, "Oh, what do you do?" And I would say like, "Oh, I'm an actor and a barista," and then they would be like, "Oh, cool." And then just ignored me.
Like, oh, well, I'm looking for a bass player,
right,
so.
yeah, they're like looking for this. That was the first time I was like, oh my God, people really are looking for people that can help them in some way. And if you're of no help to them, they're like, well, no point in talking to you. It's a waste of my time.
Yeah.
So there are, I mean, yeah, so we've just gotten really lucky and we've been intentional about it.
Those people might click with other people better, and like, I think that's why a lot of musicians hang out with musicians and actors hang out with actors, and nothing wrong with that. It's just like not who you're gonna be close with.
Yeah. I don't know. I think, yeah, that's kind of a hot take in itself.
Yeah, everyone do you, but doesn't mean like I'm gonna be your friend. Also, we're working so hard. We're fighting to survive out here. Like, I only have a limited amount of time to have friend time and to socialize, and you better believe I'm gonna do it with the people that I trust and love, and I know that aren't using me.
Gotta be choosy.
Yeah.
It turns out.
Turns out.
Maybe that's what getting older is. Just
Yeah.
really you really do. Like, we only have a limited amount of time to do stuff that's not our job or our chores or whatever, or errands or whatever. And like, you end up having to choose like who you will prioritize. And you want it to be someone that you want to spend time with to make those moments fun. I don't know.
Period.
Wow, we're learning so much as we grow, as we grow up.
So I feel like we should address kind of the state of LA and what's going on in the US right now.
Yeah.
Being under invasion, basically, by ICE.
Especially in our areas.
Yeah, it's, you know, we're feeling it a lot in LA because that's where we are, but it's happening nationwide. And obviously, if you click on our podcast, like, we understand everyone here is on the same team. We all agree, fuck ICE.
Yep.
But yeah, it's really coloring everything right now, and it's really like
scary.
Yeah, it's really scary. It's just absolutely horrible. So yeah, we just wanted to address that and say that, you know, our hearts go out to everyone that's, you know, having their shit rocked by this. This is just, I mean, these Nazis, like, literal Nazis, here. So yeah, fuck Donald Trump and fuck ICE. We have some resources.
Yes. We have, we'll link these in our, like, what do they call it? Show notes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we will link some resources in our show notes, but just to throw them out there, the California Community Foundation has a LA Neighbors Support Fund, where they basically just, your like money goes towards rent, food, clothes, any type of emergency relief for families who have been affected by ICE raids. So that's a great place to donate to. Financial, like holding back finances is a great way to protest on your own. A lot of large organizations and corporations don't give a shit about protests, but if you are withholding money and they're not making money, they're going to notice. And that's a great way to use your resources to like make change.
Yeah, every community and neighborhood and city have their own resources. So look up who your local senators are, call your senators, make your donations, find local ways to help and volunteer. And yeah, like fucking fight, you know?
Yeah.
Fight and resist.
And we can always be doing more. I can do more.
Yeah, it's
you know,
it's a hard conversation because I think neither of us are, you know, this isn't a political podcast. Right. And I mean, we are political, but, you know, speaking for myself, like I get very nervous talking about stuff like this because I don't feel like I can always articulate things super well, but there are so many people that can do that and there's so many resources for that. So I just want to shine a light on that. And again, yeah, we'll put all those links in our show notes.
Yes.
Yeah.
we acknowledge the fact that we are two white queer people, and we are in a position to make change happen. And so we want to encourage the people that hang out with us, follow us, listen to us. We want to make sure that we're encouraging you guys to do so as well, because we have resources and we can use them.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay,
yeah.
Great.
Should we see if anybody passed us a note?
Yes, let's do it. Oh my gosh. I think we did get a note.
Uh-oh. Who sent us a note?
Okay. I'll go first and
okay.
read the second one. Okay. This is from P1_DPAC3. Oh, it's giving like P1 DePeace. DePeace?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So this is a anecdote about coming out to their mom. I was about to come out to my mom in a shop. She was buying underwear. And so I asked her to buy me some boxer. And then she said, "What the hell? And you want to be a boy?" Very loud cat crying emoji. So I came out almost 1 year later, and then parentheses. She accepted me. Don't worry. But at least I got those boxers I wanted that day.
That is so funny. Let's go. I once was buying boxers at I think it was like a Marshall's or something like that. And the lady ringing me up, she was like, it was like around Valentine's Day. She was like, "Oh my God, these would be a great present for your boyfriend. He's gonna love these." And I was like,
Girl.
I was like with my girlfriend. I was like, "Yeah, he will love these, won't he?"
You with your lanyard.
Why are people crazy about boxers?
I don't know. I've actually never worn a boxer. I think it might do a lot for me.
You haven't worn boxers?
No, should I?
Oh my, wait, they're so comfortable. I just don't even see why you would like.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, not that, why, I'm not trying to say I don't see why you would wear underwear. I know why you would wear underwear.
Right. But like, why would I never?
Comfortable. I like to sleep in them. You don't sleep in them?
No, I just sleep in normal undies. I'm like
little undies?
Yeah, just like soft cotton or spandex.
Are you not like a jammy person?
Yeah, I have jammies.
Oh
no, I sleep in underwear and jammies.
Oh, underwear and jammies. Like long pant jammies?
Yeah, I don't know. It might do a lot for me. Like, I feel like I'm always like doing things that are affirming my gender and like inching towards non-binary land.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely identify as a woman, but like sometimes like I'll do something and I'm like, damn, that feels good.
It's awesome. It's very fun.
I might start wearing boxers and I might start being they them.
Thank you, P1 DePeace. You've changed Kaley's life.
Yeah, wow. It's huge for me. Okay, and then the one I got
for you.
Thanks.
This is from Megan Cheese McMuffin. Love that. Really good pun.
This is a quote.
Oh, a quote from maybe this person's parents. Mm-hmm. It says, "You can't come out to your friends, but I'll buy you a pair of earrings, and you'll know when you wear them that they're your gay earrings, but you can't tell anyone that's what they mean." That is love so funny. It sounds like very overly complicated. Like, it's actually horrible to come out to your friends, but you can wear your secret gay earrings that I'm giving you.
They're like, we never have to tell anyone.
But we'll know that those are your gay earrings.
That's
kind of sweet.
I think it's sad.
It's misguided.
Right. It's like so close. Because it's like, okay, like, I hear you, and I guess you are gay, so here's some earrings, but don't tell anyone. I think that's so funny. Like, that just, like, is an insight into the way that parents' mind works. Right. Like, that's crazy.
But also, like, saying that, like, you can't tell saying that this Megan Cheese McMuffin can't tell their friends that they're gay is crazy. I've never had anyone tell me not to tell my friends. It's always been like, don't tell your family or don't tell your employer. Like, my mom was really heavy on the like, don't tell your employers and don't put it out there that you're gay because maybe you won't get hired. Like, that ideology makes sense to me. I don't agree with it, and now we've since gotten past that. But I've never heard a, like, don't tell your friends you're gay. Yeah, that's interesting.
Friends are, like, the most accepting out of everyone.
Yeah.
But I guess, like, to this parent, like, once the friends know, like, it's over.
It's over. You got some big mouth friends is what she's saying.
Yeah, or she might be worried that she's going to start fucking her friends.
Right.
So if her friends know she's gay.
I bet she would never think that. But we would think that because we know you're fucking your friends.
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, more on that. I feel like anytime you ever come out to your parents, they're always like, oh no, like the rest of the world is gonna hate you.
Yeah,
and it's like, actually, no one cares that much other than you. Like a lot of times, this is a generalization, but like a lot of times I feel like it's the parents that care the most.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, unless you're like growing up in like rural Missouri or something.
That's true.
Like, but the where I grew up, it was I grew up in like a suburb of DC. I grew up in Maryland, like 45 minutes north of DC. And it was a very liberal county, where I feel like it didn't really there were pockets, of course. There's always pockets, but the general feeling was I wasn't going to get hate crimed for like holding my girlfriend's hand at the movie theater. But yeah, my mom was worried about all of that at the very beginning. She was like, what if people from church see you? Well, I don't really care what they think of me. What if, your future employer sees that you posted this TikTok about your girl, not TikTok, it was Twitter back then, posted a Twitter like of you with your girlfriend, then I would be like, well, then I don't want to be employed by that person. Right. It's like the very obvious solution, like, is not their first thought. Yeah. So I had to be like, yeah, well, then I don't want to work at that company where they're not going to appreciate who I am as a person. And she was nervous. Like, oh, right. Well, yeah, you're right. Like, yeah. It's just, you know what I mean?
That's what, my mom said the same thing. She was like, I love that. Like, I love that you're, like, gay. Like, that's great. Like, my mom's so sweet, but she also was like, my only feeling is just like anxiety because I just know like it's harder for gay people than for straight people out there. Yeah. And I'm like, I guess in ways, but honestly, like being queer is like my favorite part of myself and my life.
Yeah. It is crazy though how many you forget because all of our friends are in our circles, you know what I mean? We forget how many people are out there who are like, who just aren't so out of touch, so uneducated. Like, I keep bringing up my TikToks, dude. I posted a TikTok. It got a lot of like hate comments on it before it kind of got to like our circle.
It went to the wrong side.
It did. It went to the wrong side of TikTok. And all of these like old freaking white people were like, you're mutilating your body. You're going to hell. Or like, if I looked like that, I'd kill myself. Or like you'll never look like a boy's zipper tits. Or like really crazy like
Christ, dude.
Like you're still a boy, you still have or not you're still a boy. You're still a girl. You'll never be look like a boy. You have curves. And I'm like, okay, well first of all, the goal isn't always 100% of the time to look like a boy. It's very fluid. That's why I'm gender fluid. But I'm like, I'm not going to explain all that to them. But they're out there. They're out there and they will say whatever comes to mind apparently.
Yeah. Which is crazy. And yeah, we're also like totally in a city like I'm in such a little bubble. And I know like I grew up in Texas. Shit's different there and like I definitely forget. So
what area of Texas did you grow up in?
I grew up south of Houston.
Okay.
In the suburbs. And
is that like a fairly liberal area?
No.
There's a suburb? Oh, whoa.
No, it's not. It's not like the Bible Belt vibes. Like it's not, we're not in like a no singing or dancing. It's a newer suburb. Established in like the like 70s. So, but I get. Yeah, okay.
Whoa.
My fiance
like
brought up a great
church?
point. Joel Osteen, the mega church.
Yeah.
That's like the mega church in my area. So yeah, no, it's definitely.
Sounds like Bible Belt.
Yeah. Okay, it's Bible Belt, I guess. There were queer people, but it was like a little more on the hush hush, but like so many queer people in Houston. But it's they stick together like any queer community in a conservative city. Yeah. But yeah, we had some lesbians at my school, let me tell you.
Oh my God.
There was one lesbian.
What was that?
I loved her.
You go, fuck. I miss Cassidy.
Loved her. I loved her and like I was so delusional. Like the amount of repression. Like it wasn't even like a thought that crossed my mind until years later, but I would see this softball player in the whole she was like a soft butch, long blonde hair, no makeup, was dating a girl openly.
Wow,
so like
good for her.
Really into that. And when I would see her, my heart would literally like stop and I would like have to grab one of my friends and be like, oh my God.
Really? So what did you think at the time? Like, were you just like...
I was just like, hee hee ha ha.
I want to be like her?
I would literally like pull up Instagram and like look at pictures of them. I don't know. God. It was so funny. Like in my head, I was like, hee hee ha ha, like I'm in love. But I wasn't actually like,
you weren't making
that
the
means
connection.
I'm gay. I was genuinely not making the connection.
I had that too. Even though it's weird. Like, I think we're both kind of in the same position where we didn't grow up knowing we were gay. Like, I was not ever in the closet. I literally had absolutely no idea that I was gay or interested in girls at all until I had my first crush on a girl and then I dated that girl. Yeah. Like, I was not ever in the closet. Like, there was never a period of time where I was like, I think I might be gay. Never mind. And then like moved on with my life. I just had I was oblivious. I was completely, so yeah, I would see, there was this girl that I used to dance with. Really embarrassing. And I think I probably like had a crush on her because I just always wanted to like be around her. We would always talk. I like wanted to be like get in close with her, you know, like when you have a crush on someone and you're like,
when you want to be the person
or like I wanted to be the person that she would like text when she was feeling upset or whatever. And
you're texting like, hey, it looked like you had a hard time at dance class today. Like, if you ever want to talk, like, I'm here for you.
Literally. And, but I had no idea. I wasn't like, I want to be her girlfriend. I was just like, I want to be so close with her, you know?
I had like I would say like the only moment of me pushing it down was when I still had a boyfriend and I had already had a big crush on a girl and like, the reason I figured out that I might be queer is because my friends kept telling me like, you're gay.
Oh my God.
Gay.
Oh,
because I'd come home and be like, oh my gosh,
knew.
like she looked at me today and like, oh my gosh, like we got to warm up together on the stage today, like just us. God. And they're like, bitch, you're gay. And then I was still dating this boy and I like went home to my childhood bedroom and there's something about being home and changing when you go away and come back, all of a sudden you're back in your old environment and you're able to more clearly notice like things that are different about you, I feel.
Yeah.
And on a piece of paper on my desk, I wrote, I think I might be gay. And then I tore it up and threw it in the trash can.
That is so movie. You were in your, oh my God, you probably thought you were so main character.
Oh, my whole life I've had main character energy in like the worst way.
I think I might be gay. Can't look at it anymore. That's very, I'm making fun of you, but I think that's really sweet.
Yeah. So that was like a time. I like to look back at that because I'm like, oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah, dummy, of course.
Yeah, dummy, you're gay.
Yeah, dummy, you're gay.
In a gay way, in a gay way, in a gay way, in a gay way, in a gay way. In a gay way, in a gay way, in a gay way, in a gay way.
Well, should we do our segment,
Why would you ever say that?
Okay.
Here's mine.
Okay.
We kind of had a little bit of a theme for this one, right? It was about just like living in LA.
Yeah.
So here it is. Everybody loves to say that everything is so far away and driving isn't worth it and that it's too much to sit in traffic for an hour and a half. I don't care. I will drive wherever, no matter what. And I say this because I've got family and friends on the East Coast. So if I'm driving or stuck in traffic, I can just call them. Actually, I guess it doesn't really work if it's like late here. But I have people that I can talk to and use that driving time to be like keeping up with my people.
Yeah.
So when somebody's like when we first started hanging out, Kaley, you live...
Spoilers, we live on two different
sides. And so...
Scandal. Guys, this does not happen often.
No, seriously, people would be like, you meet someone out, they'll be like, oh, I live on the east side, where do you live? I'm like, oh, I live on the west side. They'll be like, I guess we'll never see each other. And I'm like, It's like 13 miles. It's not far. Like, it's really only like 10 to 15 miles. It's just that sometimes it takes a long time.
It's all about
but it's worth it.
It's all about your mindset.
Yeah.
The only time I ever really feel like I get very frustrated with traffic is when I'm running late for something.
Yeah.
Like yesterday I got stuck somewhere and it was rush hour and I was going to be like 10 minutes late to where I was supposed to be. And I, in that moment, was like, fuck this.
Right.
But in a general sense, like, yeah, I think that's a great attitude. I feel
you.
similarly.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so funny. We keep trying to have these hot takes and we keep just agreeing with each other.
Yeah.
We're so aligned.
We're so aligned. Okay, here's my hot take is actually pretty similar to kind of what we were talking about at the beginning of the episode. But people in LA are not flaky. They're just fighting for their lives.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Say more on that.
People always like to say that people in LA are really flaky. But it's probably because we're working 3, 4, maybe 5 jobs. We're pursuing whatever industry we're trying to get into, like competing with everybody else, trying to claw our way to a moderate success. And yeah, sorry if you want to do last minute plans. Like I can't always hop, skip, and jump my way to you in Santa Monica when I'm in Pasadena working for my life.
Yeah. You know what? Good for you. And somebody had to say it.
And I have a second point.
Okay. Take the floor.
Sometimes having a few flaky friends in your life is great because then you can flake on them. Am I right? I have one of my best friends. She will cancel on me 10 minutes before, and I'm like, you know what? Relieved. And then the next time I have something come up, I have no hesitation to flake right back on her.
Okay.
And it's fine.
That is the more controversial end of your hot take, I would say. Because I'm not making a friend that's flaky just so I can be like, yeah, well, fuck you. I'm also busy at this time.
Well, it's not like intentional, but it's just like I feel safe. Like sometimes I want to flake, but I feel like I can't do it on people because they're so consistent in my life.
Right. I totally understand.
So like the fact that like sometimes she's like, oh, something came up, like I can't. I'm like, hell yeah. Like honestly, it was gonna be really tough for me to make that happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess just I hate when people stereotype LA people for being fake because we're all just working really hard.
Yeah. Sometimes I even find it hard to like have time to take out the trash. I'm like, if I'm running around all day from job to rehearsal to homework to whatever I have to do, prep work, I'm like, when the heck do I have time to freaking put in a load of laundry?
Yeah, we're trying to keep up with our houses. Also, like we both have significant others that we're gonna prioritize. Like that's who we're gonna want to give the majority of our time to.
Hello.
Aww.
I'm having a visit.
Can you hear the purring on the mic?
Oh my god.
Mister, he's a fat cat.
He's totally purring. He knows I'm allergic. All cats know I'm allergic, so
Sorry
what they do
about
is
that,
they
babe.
rub up against me.
Oh, is it gonna be? Are you gonna have a flare up?
No. I'm gonna have a flare up. I need to go. No. I live with a cat. My roommate has a cat.
I forgot.
His name is Piano Man.
Shout out Piano
Man. Every time I put a blanket out, he, without fail, appears within seconds, and suddenly he's on my lap with his fur in my face. But I love him.
Gotta love a cat.
Gotta love him.
Okay, great. Should we move on to our game?
Yeah, thank you for being brave and sharing that hot take.
Thank you. Yeah, and thank you for being brave and sharing your hot take too.
Yeah, it almost seemed like you weren't gonna thank me as well, but
yeah, no, I had to. I was remembering what you had said, so that was why my eyes glazed over for a second. You were talking about traffic.
Great.
No, you were talking about how traffic isn't so bad. Yeah, people have a lot of assumptions about living in LA. They're like, oh, the traffic, oh, the people, blah blah blah. Guys, yeah, LA is not perfect. But it has so many great things.
Gorgeous.
Nature, sunniness.
Sunny skies.
Theater. There's a lot more theater than you would think.
Totally. Where the beach meets the ocean, meets the
mountains.
mountains. Are you kidding me? Meets the desert even.
Guys, yeah, definitely the desert.
This is my West Coast life pitch.
Yeah.
As someone who grew up on the East Coast and loves that way of life very much.
I love the East Coast hustle, but LA people are hustling as well. It's just a lot from inside of their house.
Yeah, and they're hustling in their aloe yoga pants.
With their matcha.
Quick read.
That is not an accurate stereotype.
Yeah.
There is a lot of accurate stereotypes about LA people.
It's true.
acai bowls, matcha, yoga. There's a
foods.
studio by where I live. I'll shout it out. It's called Body Dada. Yeah. Okay. Moving on to the game. Shout out Body Dada.
Shout out Body Dada. I'm sure they've done great things for people.
Shout out. Okay, these are the two most LA things that I can tell you right off the dome. Body Dada, and then in shout out in Los Feliz. I say that right?
Okay. I thought it was Los Feliz.
No.
You say Feliz Navidad.
I know, but in LA we pronounce it the non-Spanish way.
You should not be doing that, guys.
Yeah, that's a problem we have. But let me tell you, the second most LA stereotype is Mateo's Matcha. This white man with a man bun has set up his own shop on the sidewalk. And it's called Mateo's Matcha, and he painted a sign, and it's like a lemonade stand, but it's matchas
and he
by a man.
Like whisking and everything?
I don't
right
know.
then and there.
I never bought it, but
shout out
Body Dada and Mateo's Matcha.
Body Dada's.
Shout out Body Dada and Mateo's Matcha.
Oh my God.
Moving on.
Oh, wait, sorry. I have one more thing. I know we're trying to move on.
No,
I have one more
ahead.
thing. The like Valley Girl accent is real. It's real.
Yes.
People from here, their vocal fry is insane. I have a customer who comes in and orders like this. I'll have 4 almond lattes, iced, but no ice inside.
Can you put the ice on the side, please?
I'm like, oh my God. And this is my time where I'm saying I have Tourette's and I have some vocal tics, and one of them is to make like a vocal fry noise. So every time she comes in and orders from me, it jumpstarts, it like activates my like Tourette's, and I'm like, I need to go to the back.
Wait,
and, like,
hold up. I have a question.
Have a tick attack really quick.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it that your tick is like talking with vocal fry, or is it literally just like
It's literally that. Like, I'm trying
like a
so hard not
death
to do it on this. It's like I'll just be sitting here like this, and it'll be like, it's like so horrible. And I know that's like really bad for your like.
She's like,
your
excuse me.
vocal cords. So she'll be like, almond lattes, and I'm like,
you're just growling at her.
It's like, and unfortunately, this isn't even one of like the most like annoying ones that I have, but it's so activated by like living in LA.
Would you say your like tics are more activated while you're at work?
If I'm stressed. They're activated when I'm stressed.
Okay.
Like every new school year, in like growing up, like K through 12, every new school year, I would get nervous, like at the end of the summer, about the school year approaching, and I would somehow out of thin air come up with a different tic. It would just start happening. Like, I remember at the end of like 1 August, I had this weird like eyebrow tic where I just had to like keep doing this with my eyebrows over and over again, and I would have like headaches.
Oh.
So anyway, yeah.
Hey.
Now we can move
Thank
on.
you
Now
for
that I've said
sharing.
the Valley Girl accent.
No, that's so funny. The Valley Girl accent is real, and I honestly think that like I'm starting to talk like that.
Me too.
I also am like still getting over like I was sick last week, so like that's also a little bit why I sound like this.
I was sick last
Shut the
week.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I've always talked like this. Everybody says that.
Everybody says that.
And
Did you hear that? You just said that.
Yeah.
Everybody says that.
Everybody says that. I
Wow.
know. I'm not even kidding. Like, I go home and people are like, what happened to you?
Wow.
I just go to the grocery store and I get like salmon sushi. I'm like, this is all I'll eat. They're like, we made like homemade chili. I'm like, that's
know.
okay.
I
I'm
moved
like,
to-
that'll hurt my digestion.
Moved to LA and started paleo like
Yeah.
a year after.
Guys, these
now I don't
stereotypes
eat
are so
gluten or
real.
dairy or sugar, and when I go home to Maryland, there's nothing for me. Okay.
So real.
I feel like we've got all that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel really good about this. Okay, so we're premiering a new game. And Larissa, take this away because this is all you.
I'm so excited to announce this game. It's called Ding Dong or Ditch. Inspired by our first podcast conversation that we had about like starting in a gay way. And Kaley was like, maybe we should do games. And I'm like, we got to coin our own game, huh? Okay. Me knowing nothing about podcasts. How about I used to love Ding Dong Ditch in middle school. Like, how about Ding Dong or Ditch?
How can we make a game out of the word Ding Dong or Ditch?
So, Kaley is letting us play a game that I've been wanting to play, Ding Dong or Ditch. Basically, it's fuck, marry, kill. Ding is fuck, dong is marry, like wedding bells, dong, dong, dong.
Yeah.
And ditch is obviously kill. So
love that.
We've come up with our own set of priorities here.
Okay, love.
Yeah.
Would you like to go first?
Sure. And I'd like to say thank you once more for letting us play this game.
Of course.
I really wanted to. Okay. We have RuPaul Charles. I full named him. RuPaul, Lady Gaga, Remy Wolf. Ding Dong or Ditch.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I have to be honest, like, fresh off the dome, like, I love Rue. But, like, I want to marry Gaga. No, hold on. I want to ding Gaga. No, I want to dong Gaga.
Just a reminder, ding is marry, dong. No. Ding is fuck. Dong is marry. Ditch is kill.
Right. Okay, so, like, I don't want to ditch Rue, but, like, I really want to dong Gaga, and, like, I really want to ding Remy Wolf. So I think I'm going to have to ditch Rue.
Okay.
RuPaul. I'm so sorry, RuPaul. I just don't think we're compatible.
You hate drag queens?
No.
Just kidding.
No.
So you've ditched RuPaul.
I'm donging Gaga and I'm dinging Remy.
Wow. Okay.
This one actually is related to what you just said.
Okay.
Ding dong or ditch. Getting top surgery. The big gay chop.
Ooh.
Or drag queens everywhere.
Okay. Okay, wait. Can I look at them? I just need a visual. Wow. Okay. I've got to ding. No, wait. Ding the big gay chop. I'd like to dong top surgery. And I'm sorry, I've got to ditch drag queens everywhere.
Right after I ditched RuPaul.
I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I love local drag queens. I can't believe we're ditching them, but I must.
I asked you that right after because, like, I thought you were going to save us, but...
No, I would marry the big gay chop. I would ding them.
Okay, all right. Yep. That's fair, guys. We just lost a lot of listeners. Go ahead.
Okay. Should we turn that light back on?
Might be dead.
Nice. Okay.
Let's get some light on this.
Round 2. A full day of errands. Picking someone up from LAX or helping a friend move.
Okay. Unpopular opinion. I love errands.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to ding picking someone up from LAX because that can be kind of fun and spicy.
Yeah.
Get some good music, look hot, smell good, smoke a little weed, pick them up.
Who is coming into LAX that you need to impress?
I'd like to impress everyone in my life. And then I'm going to dong running errands because...
Wow, you're crazy.
I love to treat myself. And then helping a friend move, ditch.
Yeah, ditch. Okay, good.
Okay.
Wow, I can't believe you want to dong a full day of errands.
Yeah. I like errands because it's like an excuse for me to just listen to my podcast and feel like I'm accomplishing so much. Like I'm a Capricorn, so like I like to accomplish.
Okay, I see. Yeah,
Not accomplish in like an important way, but accomplish in like a small, minute way. Like errands.
Take a shower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Ding dong or ditch. Dyke Day, Futch Night, or LA Pride.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. Right off the bat, I'm gonna have to ditch Dyke Day.
Really?
I think it's performative. That's a hot take as well.
That is a hot take.
That is you might want to say, why would you ever say that?
Yeah, why would you ever say that? Dyke Day is beautiful.
I think it's beautiful. I also think I'm tired of the type of people that are showing up to Dyke Day.
Dykes?
I'm tired of the like celesbians thinking that they're on top of the world and that they're better than everybody else.
Can I be so honest with you right now?
Yeah.
So I went to Dyke Day for the first time. And for those of you who don't live in LA, I'm sure there's Dyke Days in other cities, but LA's Dyke Day is basically what I thought was you just go to the park and walk around. No, girl. People are like pitching tents.
Yeah.
They have like blow up couches. They set up their own little gay armies. It's like probably like 50 little pockets of gay armies showing off all their hot gay friends.
It's that whole thing.
It's true.
Like, why can't we all just like hang out?
And I was trying to work on some stuff with my body image, and I wore low rise baggy jorts. Okay, I was showing off my scar. That's how low they were.
Whoa.
And I was wearing a crop top tank top. And I wrote Dyke on my lower back.
Yeah.
Dyke exclamation point. And I was so self-conscious.
Really?
About my belly the whole day. Which sucked because like I love seeing bellies, and like I was so scared on my own. And then like my friends were both like all like 2 hours late to go, so I was alone.
No.
So I'm not gonna lie, like I didn't have a great Dyke Day, but also like I love being around that many lesbians. So
yeah,
it's hard.
So that brings me to my point here, which is why I would ditch Dyke Day. I would. What are the other two? Sorry.
LA Pride and Futch Night.
I would ding Futch Night. Get some. Yeah. I would ding Futch Night, and I would dong LA Pride because I think like continuously showing out at the Pride Parade is important because it was established by like influential people, and it was not easy. It was not an easy thing to start. It was a protest at the very beginning. And so therefore, dong LA Pride. It's important to keep our traditions alive. People who fought for that day to become a thing, I think we need to like honor that tradition. And so ding Futch Night because people are getting action there. It's crazy. And it's like Dyke Day, but the lights are dim and everybody is like dancing and like letting loose. Where I feel like Dyke Day, instead of it being like a beautiful park day where people are playing and having fun and running around and being themselves, it's like a see and be seen type event. Whereas at Futch, it's still see and be seen, but people are letting loose.
I will say there is a corner of Dyke Day that everyone is having a great time, and that is the BDSM
Nice.
corner.
Whoa.
I was walking around exploring, which is so fun to explore Dyke Day because like they have all the different pockets of subcultures.
Mm-hmm.
And in the back, they have trans mud wrestling, which I'd never seen before.
Whoa.
That shit was lit.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I loved that. And then I loved the BDSM like tents. They were doing classes and learning and playing, and people were expressing their kinks. And I will say that part was cool, but that was like the top left corner. But there were definitely some like performative vibes, and I was very nervous the whole time. So
I'm sorry you felt uncomfortable with your tummy.
That's okay. I'm definitely like working on it. I think it's something that everybody deals with.
Yeah, for sure. I felt that way too.
Yeah.
Aw. Okay, cool. Wow, we're learning so much. Here's your last round. I can't believe I'm reading it off of a paper like I'm ancient. Okay, here we are. An obnoxiously loud laugher. An obnoxiously loud talker. An obnoxiously loud person in bed.
Okay. I'm going to definitely ditch the talker, the obnoxiously loud talker.
Okay.
That I can't stand when people are not reading the volume of a room.
Mm-hmm.
You were not actively listening if you were yelling over everyone, or you need to get your hearing checked, and that's totally valid. So if you're on the hearing, the hearing or lack thereof spectrum, that doesn't count you.
Yeah.
But if you can hear perfectly fine and you're still yelling,
just unaware,
fuck you. Okay. And then so
ditch.
ditch. And then I would say ding the loud in bed.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, fun.
Love that.
Fun.
I don't have any problem with someone being loud in bed.
No.
I'm like, if someone hears, I don't care. Good for them.
You're in your own house.
Lucky you.
Like, yeah.
And then I would definitely dong obnoxiously loud laugher because I love someone with a big loud laugh.
Oh, good.
I love a good loud laugh.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very good categorization here.
Yeah, those were good ones. Yeah. Okay, my last one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Ding dong or ditch. Strap-ons, vibrators, hand stuff. Strap-ons.
Oh, shoot. Okay, sorry, I'm losing consciousness in my foot.
It's happening.
Look how I'm sitting. Hand stuff.
You look like an elf prince.
Or, okay. Ding. The strap-on. Awesome.
Yeah.
A fun time.
Yeah.
I am a bleep for strap-ons. Insert your own word.
Oh, yeah.
Dong, hand stuff, ditch the vibrator. I'm sorry, like,
wow.
I don't think they're as good as the two alternative options. If you're with the right person, the hand stuff will be way better than the vibrator. And if you're by yourself, it's more fun, in my opinion, to use something for penetration. Am I allowed to say this? Okay. To use something
Stay
to
with your
help
chest.
for penetration, and you can use your hand. You don't need a vibrator. Yeah.
I can't relate as far as on my own.
Okay.
Love a vibrator.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Belasco.
Shout out.
Sponsor us.
That would be epic.
Yeah.
I like Belasco vibrators.
Yeah.
Of all the
guys,
of all the vibrators
guys,
out there.
the Air Vibe Pro. Yeah.
Is that the one that like suctions?
Yeah.
That one's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's awesome.
Shout out that one.
I would still
agree.
ditch him.
I agree. Like, if you and your partner like know each other's bodies, like hand stuff is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, love that. Yay, we did it.
Yay.
Ding dong or ditch in the books. And doesn't mean we can't play again.
I'm gonna be begging Kaley to let us play Ding Dong or Ditch
We
again.
can play ding dong or ditch anytime you like. And you know, we can even make, here's a pitch.
Okay, pitch.
We can make other games, ding dong or ditch, but it doesn't have to be fuck, marry, kill.
Oh.
You can find other ways. And we can, in fact,
could
play
even
all of our
real-life
games.
Ding Dong Ditch.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Imagine a grown adult ding donging or ditching.
I ding dong ditched one time at my friend's birthday party in middle school. Me and this one girl, we got dared to go ding dong ditch the neighbor and ask for sugar, but we had like icing all over our face. Like we had like cupcake icing here, like for like a game. You know what I mean? Like football, like the eye blacks.
But you used icing.
But we used icing, and we went to the neighbor and we were like, "Can we have some sugar?" And she was like, "Who are you? I'm gonna call the police." She was like angry, but very calm. It was so weird, and we got in trouble with my friend's mom.
Police. Is that how Maryland?
I don't know. She was just kind of weird. She was like, "I'm gonna call the police." I was like, "Okay." It was weirder that she said it like whispering practically than if she had yelled it at me.
Wait, I just remembered like something I wanted to share with you before the pod ends.
Okay.
It was just like a fun fact about me.
Oh, I would love to hear it.
Last night, the kid I babysat called me daddy.
Really?
Yeah, and I really liked it.
What did he say? He was
like, daddy, and then he was like, and he looked at me like, he's like, I just called you daddy. And I was like, that's okay, Kitty.
Why was that like the most embarrassing thing as a kid to like call your teacher mommy?
I know.
Or like call your babysitter mom or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
He called me daddy.
But he called you daddy? He goes,
Yeah.
daddy.
It just meant a lot to me. And then it meant a lot. And I got to tell his
That's so
parents about it and they were
nice.
laughing.
Did it like spark something inside you, like gender wise?
I don't know. I mean, there is some sort of, I don't know if it's just like internalized misogyny or like just like my love for like exploring different like parts of myself, but like it felt really good.
Oh, I love that. That is so sweet.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know what he did for you.
I know. He does a
Wow.
lot. He does a lot for me. I love that kid.
This D1 peace person doesn't know what they did for you either. Your gender is being like affirmed right now. Boxers are getting called daddy.
Did I tell you the non-binary dream I had?
No.
Like it was like probably like 8 months ago or even a year ago now. I had a dream that like I went up to like a rack of like hats, and they're like baseball caps. They said they them on them, and I like picked up the hat and put it on. And then I like looked over, and one of my friends who's non-binary was like, "Are you non-binary?" And I was like, "I don't think so." And then the dream ended.
Whoa, Kaley. Wow, there's a lot of symbolism in there. Like donning a hat?
Yeah.
That just says they them. Yeah. There's a lot to unpack there. Wow.
Anyways,
that's a beautiful like dream to be presented with.
I know.
Wow.
It's funny. I told Grace the other day, what did I say? I was like, if I'm going to come out as non-binary, it's going to be for attention.
You'd really just want a hat that says they, them, even though your pronouns right now are she, her.
Yeah.
you just want to show your support.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways.
Well, awesome.
Yeah.
We can keep exploring that as the podcast goes on.
Yeah, I love this digital journal.
Cool.
With your fun gay friends.
Thank you for joining us today, everybody. We have our...
Oh, yeah. We're still reading off of a script because we're nervous.
We're nervous. We don't have it memorized yet.
This has been it for In a Gay Way. Yay. As always, thank you for the bottom of our gay hearts for listening. It means so much to us. And that's not sarcastic.
No, I said it sarcastically. I mean it.
We're not being sarcastic.
So
thank you so much. If you're into us, please rate and review 5 stars. If you don't like us, just go on your way.
Move on.
Go on your merry way. And go ahead and share this episode with a friend. Be sure to tune in to our next episode on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And also give us a follow on Instagram or TikTok.
At Gayway Pod on Instagram and In a Gayway Pod on TikTok.
And check out our show notes for all of our references from the episode.
Yeah.
We'll link some resources for helping out your community right now in the midst of everything going on, and as well as our links to everything. Okay.
Okay.
Turn a friend gay today. Bye. In a Gay Way is a Duba Productions podcast, produced by Grace Evans.
Hosted by Larissa Dowling and Kaley Vetter, with audio engineering by Matthew Bach-Lombardo.
Theme song by Kobe Vetter, and graphic design by Clarissa Respondek.
Edited by Larissa Dowling and Kaley Vetter. Hey. Yeah, that was good. We did that.